Hey y'all, you're listening to Rock-N-Brews. That was terrible. Take two. Hey y'all, you're listening to Rock-N-Brews. Son of a bitch. Yo, motherfuckers!
This better go in.
Hello, motherfucker. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, shit.
We can't even get past the intro.
Oh, this is episode 10 of the Rock-N-Brews, whatever the fuck podcast this is.
We don't know what you're listening to, but you're listening to something.
I need some of that shine.
Okay, great. Here you go.
Hey y'all, you're listening to Rock-N-Brews episode number 10, the Christmas episode, a Union Station Brewing Company podcast. I am John Wheat, I own the brewery.
I'm Thomas. I work at the brewery.
I'm Keri. I work at the brewery. I'm Bekah. I work at the brewery.
That's right, we are all here. So we merged the 5B episode, B for bitches, and we're all coming together for a special episode number 10 and a special Christmas episode, y'all. I don't know that we have too much Christmas. We have some Christmas content.
We do have a lot of Christmas content.
Yeah, but we have a lot of freaking content for this one. So let's get started.
Buckle up, get a beer, or
Or shine.
Get like us because we're drinking some shine.
Yes.
So what do we got today, John?
This week, remember Curtis brought us that pineapple shine, and so we sent him on a little task. He had one job, it didn't work. No, I don't think they had cotton candy, because we were just randomly picking flavors.
Sure.
So he brought back two bottles for us, a Blackberry shine, Uncle Dum Dum's Blackberry shine, and train.
Start of the episode.
Right, let's get right out of the way.
I can't hear you.
What? Do I already have to do a plug? All right, cool. So yeah, Uncle Dum Dum's. This is the Blackberry shine. I chose shine because Bekah is on the episode and she doesn't like carbonation. So I didn't want her to struggle through drinking a beer. So we're going to make her struggle through drinking some shine.
Yeah. It's fruity.
That's right. All right.
Thanks.
So this is Blackberry. I may or may not have just taken a shot right before I introduced the episode. So cheers, y'all. Merry early Christmas. Merry Christmas. And it's Blackberry-ish.
It's honestly so good. Once the first one goes
Oh
down,
my gosh,
it's so good.
I don't know. I'm just going to pause you right there. We need cameras because the faces
It's
on
so
the ladies. You good?
Would you like another?
You good?
No.
Okay.
Oh, y'all. I mean, you're going to have to come in and we're going to have to serve them this so you can see their faces. Because
or
they were
don't.
precious. Neither of you liked it?
No?
All right.
When's the
well,
last time that
I like
wonderful.
I like the flavor of it.
Same.
It kind of tastes
But-
like cough medicine.
I got the same vibe.
yeah, it is cough medicine-esque, yeah. Do we need to rinse for the strawberry?
Nope. I think we're good. You guys try the strawberry, or you guys count you out?
I'll try
I'll
the
taste
strawberry.
it.
All right.
I gotta work tonight, so pour them up. What was that?
She was gurgling.
My palate.
What's in your
What you got in there, vodka?
Water.
Vodka.
Spicy water.
It's coconut rum, isn't it? Alright, so Thomas is pouring the strawberry. Again, this is Uncle Dum Dum's.
Should we sing the strawberry
is that a
wine
Florida?
song? Because
I
I
feel
know
like-
Thomas likes that.
Oh, strawberry wine.
Stop.
17. Daryl Flack. Small batch, handcrafted by Daryl Flack, Uncle Dum Dum's. And this is the strawberry shine. These are both 20%, as was the
Pineapple.
pineapple. Interestingly, oh yes, it's 40 proof. And I was just looking at the label. I feel like this is out of Florida. I think
It is
where
out
they
of
were.
Florida.
Yeah,
It
out
is.
of Florida. So, all right. So, strawberry. Strawberry shine.
Clean my
17.
glass, ho.
I don't want to reach all the way over there.
Ooh, this one.
This is the one. This is the
smells like-
one.
It smells like a sucker.
That's why it's called Uncle
dipped in
Dum
vodka.
Dums.
Shut the
Dum Dum Suckers. You don't get it? What'd you think
You
of
like that one?
No. She said
Oh my
no.
gosh, y'all.
Nope.
The faces are awesome. Well, thank you, Curtis, for getting the show started, getting this Christmas special kicked off, baby.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. I will probably be sipping on that all day. It's been a day. You said you had a day.
I'm sipping on it the whole show.
Oh, man.
Becca over there gurgling in the background.
You gonna pass that around?
You just spit in your mouth or what?
No, you're not.
You said pass it around.
I think he meant the cup.
Wow, this is gonna be a great episode, y'all. Stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot of laughs. So I'm really upset.
Tell us why, John. Tell us why.
I'm gonna tell you why. There isn't one damn of customer feedback.
They must not like the podcast
They must
anymore.
not. I mean,
All right, we'll just cancel it.
they're
right
gonna
here.
like
Well, I
this
mean,
one.
you guys didn't put one out last week, so that's probably why there wasn't anything, because there was
Gee, I
nothing
don't know.
to
It's the
feedback
holidays
on.
and we've been busy.
Sorry, just finish that shine. Ooh. Yeah. So I'm gonna pitch some questions. If you happen to be listening, I don't know if you make it through the entire podcast or not, but hopefully you made it this far. So I'm just gonna ask, what's something you'd like to hear about on the podcast? Do you have a specific question for one of us? Do you want to know more about the brewery? Anything like that? Do you want to know about anyone? I don't know what's happening.
This is going to be
here.
a long episode. They won't stop laughing. This is why we do this. And they just
Okay,
listen.
so
on
Thomas-
Becca's
weekends.
over there saying that she
We're
wants
on
to
two
hear about these
couches
nuts.
facing each other, and Thomas and I are across from each other, and Becca and Keri are across from each other. Becca has tears in her eyes. She's doing the silent laugh.
I think we should just cancel the podcast and just put Becca on a laughing
I
spree and
think
just call it a day.
Oh my gosh, we
Alright,
should just do this
Becca.
Friday
She's
night instead of
crying.
karaoke.
She's
Just
crying.
sit up there and do the podcast
Oh, we can do
in front of
podcast live.
in front of the customers.
That's right.
That'd be a
I like
riot. All right. So, what's something you'd like to hear about the podcast, or hear about on the podcast? And that could be anything. Questions to us directly about the beer, about the process, about the brewery. Whatever.
I
Customer
have
stories.
one. I have one already.
Oh, I can't wait. What?
Speaking of Becca laughing, what about Thomas's tea kettle laugh?
Well, hopefully, we'll get there this episode. Thomas. Yeah.
Thomas turns into a tea kettle when he gets to laughing, and it's great.
Thanks.
It is great. It's great. I love it. Or like, what type of event? Wow.
Event.
I had to get that word started.
All right, you're cut off.
What type of event? That's a hard word. That's harder than math. What type of events would you like to see in 2025?
You did good math this week.
I did good. Oh, you missed it. I did good math. I don't remember why. I just remember saying we should mention that. Yeah, so I mathed this week. That was good. What type of events would you like to see at the brewery in 2025? We're already planning. We have live music planned out. Just so y'all know, I took it up the butt and paid for all of the licensing.
Intro.
I paid.
Oh, man, that's good
Oh
stuff.
shit! So I paid all the licensing, so we're good for another year. So we can have whoever we want as long as we can afford them. Speaking of, I was in North Carolina and at a brewery, shocker, and the guy behind the bar, who was not personable at all. I am so. What are you doing?
I'm trying to open the moonshine. I think you need a little more.
Hit me while you got it open. So the beer tender behind the bar was not personable at all. I just want to say publicly on the podcast and in front of y'all's faces, I love you guys, all three of you, because I go to other breweries and I rate the help. I rate the people behind the bar. I rate how personable they are. I rate everything about everything. And you guys are fantastic. You actually talk to people. I sat there and mulled over. They had maybe like 15 things on tap. And I sat there trying to figure out what to do. And not once did somebody come over and ask me. I mean, we always ask if somebody can't decide. It's like,
Right.
well, if you're sitting on your porch right now at home, what would you be drinking? Or what's in your fridge right now? 99% of the damn time it's Mick Ultra. or Bud Light,
Right.
or something like that. But never asked me anything. So I figured out my own flight, and just not very personable. However, he did at one point come on because I think the band was playing. There's a band out of North Carolina, and it was really cool. It reminded me of like the B-52s kind of era thing or whatever. And
We didn't get any videos on this.
no, they weren't. And I'm sorry, it was on the radio. He was streaming it. It wasn't. They weren't actually playing, or else you would have.
Okay.
But anyway, they were really, really cool, and I liked their style. I liked the sound and whatever. And I messaged them to find out how much they were. Right? They're in North Carolina. They probably
Sure.
have to come down. I could probably work something out with the bed and breakfast down the street, to get them housed or whatever. So it was $2,500
Holy
if you were in their tour. It was like a routed date. So I used air quotes there. It was actually a routed date they use in the email back. $2,500 if it was part of their tour, and $6,000 if it was not. If it was a one-off. If it was just random Saturday that they weren't touring around an area.
So did you take it up the ass and rent them?
Fuck no, I didn't. No, my ass is still sore from the music licensing,
Oh,
man.
okay.
No, I did not. So they will not be coming to the brewery.
Okay.
I might stream them, but I'm kind of hating them. I'm kind of mad at
Yeah,
them right
that's
now
a little rough.
for that.
Shit,
Yeah.
I'll sing for $6,000.
What?
I'll sing for $6,000.
I'm not paying anybody $6,000 to sing.
I'll do it
I better get a
for
whole
I'll
lot
do
more
it for $6 and a beer.
Dude, you won't even do karaoke until closing time, unless you're drinking.
That's how you can tell.
If you're drinking.
No, you can tell if I start singing karaoke. There's a problem.
Then you know you've been drinking. Yeah, yeah. So we had two really big Christmas parties. I was stressing over. So this is the time of year, obviously, for companies to come and do their parties here, axe throwing parties. Those are cake. We just set them up on 2 to 6 lanes or whatever, and it's all good. We charge them for the lane time for big groups, and it's done. We had one Christmas party I booked. God, Keri.
sorry.
Oh my gosh. So we had one Christmas party we booked way long ago before the kitchen was open, and I had a kind of a deadline date. And so they actually brought their own food. We're not allowing that anymore. So they brought their own food, which is fine, because the exact same damn day, I had a giant party of 25, 30, I forget what they
40.
said. Was it 40? Yeah, 40. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what we planned for, 40. Out back in the beer garden in Hobos. And so all week I was stressing about that and freaking out. They both went awesome. They were super excited. Both of them were great. Little pivot, and I've learned that's what we do here. So both parties were actually supposed to be out back in the beer garden. The first one was supposed to be there and then supposed to clear out by 5:30 so we could clean it up and get the one in by 6. And so I was kind of stressing about that, but it was too cold for them. And they ended up being in here, which was okay. They set everything up in here. They had all their food and whatever. But it went great. We actually catered that second party for 40, so that was a
You
lot
forgot.
of food. What?
It was too cold for them out back, so they came up to the front and wanted the door open.
Oh yes, yeah. So it was too cold. Good catch. It was too cold out back for them, right? And so they're right up by the garage door. And originally they were going to set up back here where we are, where the couch is and the stairs. And I said, okay, we need to leave a lane for the food to go back and forth, because we've had a gathering back here, and it's a pain because we have to excuse me or lift the trays over people and do all that shit. So they're like, oh, we'll move up here, is that okay? And I was like, great. So they're in front of the garage door, and then as the day goes on, because it was around 2:30, 3 o'clock,
They weren't even here 30 minutes.
they weren't here 30 minutes and they wanted the garage door up.
So my question is, you would rather have the garage door up with the heat on rather than
Oh
being,
no, I turned the heat off.
Oh no, the heat went
Hold on.
off.
instead of being outside where there's an actual fire pit?
I don't know, man.
Could you imagine 40 people hunched over that little fire pit out back?
Mine. Well, we're gonna see. Yeah, I can actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was the night party. Actually, they were awesome. So the night party was for the Westberries, and he actually took out my load-bearing wall. So he was like the first person to do actual work other than me on this building. And I would have hired him to do the rest of the damn project, but he was so busy because he's so good. So they were out back. It was his 60th, which, I mean, he doesn't look older than 40. And it was just great. It was fantastic. We had, all the food out there, a buffet line. They actually brought one of those propane mushroom kind of heaters.
Oh, yeah.
The tall ones. And
They brought a little one that sat on top of the propane tank too.
Oh, did they? I didn't see that one. That's cool, yeah. And it was great. It was fantastic. They were super appreciative. I was stressing out because it was our first catered party. And, yeah. So they went great. There was absolutely zero issues with both of them, which
Right.
I was shocked. Now, we have a big-ass party on Friday.
Yep.
It is 60 people they're planning on.
Yep.
In my experience, you say 60 and maybe 40 will show up. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea about this party if every damn person is going to show up. I don't know if more people are going to show up. So I have been smoking like a fiend out back.
Perfect.
And I'm not talking about weed.
Got you.
I smoked all the chicken for yesterday. Carrie's laughing.
This will be the last time the girls are on the podcast. I'm going to make that very clear. Enjoy it that part you can
I'm
now,
just
folks.
laughing because I know what's coming up in the podcast.
So
No.
I smoked all the chicken yesterday. I smoked the butts are on right now. I'm smoking chicken wings tomorrow.
Are they burnt chicken wings?
Are they what?
Are they burnt or not?
Fuck you. No, they're not burnt yet. They're still thawed.
Okay, good.
No. Oh my gosh, dude.
I like mine a little
If those
crispy.
burnt, I am going to have a nervous breakdown. If anything happens to that smoker. I mean, this morning, like I'm having a day. It took me an hour and a half to get that son of a bitch started.
Right.
I had to empty. This is what I had to do. So I have a, not that it matters. I'm not like throwing anything or I'm not like flexing. I have a Masterbuilt 1050. It's a chimney, charcoal gravity fed. So you fill up the chimney with gravity.
Yeah.
Fill it up with gravity.
Can you just, is that something you put in a trash bag or?
Yeah, I buy it. I buy it from Ace. I buy a
got
bag
you.
of gravity.
Okay.
So you fill the chimney with charcoal and wood layers and whatnot. And as it burns, the charcoal kind of falls down and whatever, and it stays lit. And so you don't have to kind of nurse it all day. I had to empty out that entire damn chimney. And then I put a layer of matchlight briquettes and then put all the charcoal on top. And that's the only way I got that fucker started this morning.
But started.
Yeah, I did, but it started like an hour and a half late.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be up till probably 1 or 2 tonight until
to
they
drinking.
get 165.
Get to drinking.
I'm getting to drinking right now.
Okay, good.
All right. So anyway, I went way too long. We have a lot of parties. So we have this big ass one on Friday. So I haven't actually started stressing or have anxiety about it because I feel like I did 2 parties already. I'm kind of good.
You're good.
Keep drinking,
good.
you'll be fine.
I like
you.
that.
Keep
Thank
whistling
you.
in the walk-in.
That's right. Yes.
Vault visit?
A vault visit? Yeah. Or whistle in the walk.
That'll happen tomorrow.
It will.
I mean, Friday. Poof. Scared you there for a minute.
I mean, it might happen tomorrow.
Okay.
With or without you. With or without you. Yeah, music. Rock-N-Brews.
Speaking of underrated band of the week, no, I'm just joking.
Yeah, yeah, we're jumping way down the notes. So, the arcade. So we have, over in Trax, we have arcade machines. What?
I have my thoughts on the arcade, but
Oh,
I'll
tell
keep
me.
up to myself.
No, tell me.
I think those machines need to go.
Why?
Get somebody that'll actually service them.
Oof.
True that. We have one machine back there that works.
That's not true.
Bullshit.
That's not true.
Name
have one
me
machine-
the machines that actually
We
work.
have one machine, the Hunter.
The punching bag one, that's the only
The
one.
punching bag one's the only one that works.
That's the only one that gets us money.
Well, okay, explain to me which other machines work.
The motorcycle machine works.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
When it doesn't go to sleep and the monitor goes black.
Okay.
Because there's probably a fucking PC
I have
in it.
never seen that screen on once since I've been here.
Yeah, it's black right now. I see it. There is a cornhole game next to it that nobody freaking plays
It's
because
boring.
we have real cornhole. Why
cornhole,
would you
but
pay
yeah, right.
25 cents to go play it for free in real life?
And you can't throw the bags on the roof, so
Hashtag
doesn't make any
IRL.
sense.
Yeah, are there bags on the roof?
No, but that's what happened.
When?
Multiple times.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Over
That's why
on the
there was a
covered area?
ladder out in
Yeah,
the
that's why
beer
there's a
garden
ladder out
one
there.
time.
Oh, fuckers. Customers, man. I love them. I love them. I do. Thank you all for being customers.
You keep it interesting.
Indeed, they do. The multicade is like 1,200 games in one. like nobody ever plays, but it
No,
works.
It works.
I have played that in the past, like months and months ago, but it works. The
Hunter game does not work.
Hunter game does not work. It's
Because
actually
there's
off.
747 credits in it.
There's $21 worth of credits in it. I have had to refund $21 fucking dollars because you can't start the damn game. It'll accept your money and it'll tell you thank you for your money, but it won't.
But it won't let you play.
But it won't let you play.
Nor is it calibrated.
I mean, clearly it isn't. I mean, because you can't. You're supposed to grab one of the rifles and shoot at the screen on player 1 or player 2, or one or single or double player, and it's supposed to start and it does not. So yeah, it's not calibrated. That may be beyond the expertise of the owner of the machine, which is not me. I don't own any of those machines. The racing game, I think Carter is the only one that plays that. And
No, he just does the punching bag.
oh, he just does a punch right now.
I think we should talk.
Score?
I think we should talk about the coin pusher.
All right, so I do have a coin pusher. Apparently, I was told that is a federal offense.
It
to
is
have that here.
100%. It's gambling.
How is it gambling?
You're gambling quarters. Doesn't matter if you're gambling a penny or a quarter.
You're gambling on all those machines, all the games too.
No, because you're getting something back out of it. The coin pusher, you're not getting anything back out of it. There's no enjoyment on playing that.
There's the thrill.
You know, I don't think the ATF looks at it like that.
All right, so when someone plays a coin pusher, it's equivalent to you playing DraftKings.
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
They're just a quick return gamble.
All right,
I'm gonna put in a quarter and I hope I get 2 quarters.
got it. Okay. So why don't we talk about the coin pusher, since we have a beautiful freaking story about the coin pusher.
Oh, the coin pusher story is great.
Yes.
So
we need to leave out names.
yeah, so we're over here.
You can
it's a-
generalize ages.
Sure. A child, ages 7. So we're sitting over here. I don't even know what day of the week it was. I think it was like Thursday night. He wasn't super busy. And sometimes this kid can get into a little bit of trouble here and there, you know. And I walk,
Keri's eyes this way.
I walk next door, and the coin pusher's completely moved.
All right, wait. Can I start? Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh,
And
because
I'll
I
tell-
didn't see the video
I'll
until
tell my
you sent
I'll
it.
tell my story after you're
Yeah,
done.
so
Go
I
ahead.
walked around like, what are you doing? And the kid was like, I just was trying to get a quarter. I'm like, well, that's not how you get a quarter, because she's like obviously moving the machine and shaking
So
the
the
machine.
thing is on wheels. Stupid. And the wheels don't lock.
Right.
Very stupid.
But she also didn't know that if you shake it and the money comes off the end, it goes back into the bank.
That's right. So it
So-
has some very, very, very crazy NSA, CIA.
You dropped something.
Thank you. NSA, CIA sensitive movement detectors. So if you start shaking it at all or move it, then the flaps flap shut, and anything that falls goes back into the machine.
That's
so
not the only thing in the arcade that works. Is the flaps on the machine. Guaranteed.
I mean, the punch machine works. Although it does stop taking dollars. You have to turn it off and back on.
Every time?
No.
Maybe it's just full.
Every,
You thought about that?
yeah, because I turn it off and back on and it works.
Okay.
Yeah. It does get full very, very fast, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a couple of regulars that come in. Yeah, we may have talked about that on the show. The guy comes in every time he has a bad time with his girlfriend or girlfriend's ex or something. He comes in, that dude sinks like $30 in that machine.
Hey,
And he
it's better
drinks
than
like 4
catching
or
a
5
charge.
beers. And I'm like, that's a good night for me.
Yeah, I'm in.
Better than what?
This is better than catching a charge.
That's true.
I mean, come on.
That's exactly what he said too, because he sat at the bar telling me the whole story. I
Yeah.
was like, dude,
That's awesome.
I almost wanted to just give him $10 over there and be like, here you go. Therapy.
So this
So
coin
go ahead,
pusher's
sorry.
getting shaken.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I walk over there, and I'm starting to get a little angry at this point. And then the adult gets a little angry at the child. They walk outside. I'm sure there was an ass whooping. Adult walks back inside, pays tab, and they leave.
Just like that.
Mind you, about 2 hours later, I'm thinking I got everything cleaned up. I didn't know I didn't put the coin pusher back.
So I'm over in tracks, turning off the lights, closing up or whatever. I go up to shut off the lights. I turn around, and this coin pusher is in the middle of the fucking like lobby area, and I know that's not where I left it. I don't know that's not where it should be. So I come to the security camera and I'm like clicking through trying to see, you know,
When it
I'm going
moves.
by 30-minute increments to see when it's suddenly in the middle. And then I see this child just shaking the living hell out of this machine. And it's so funny because I probably would have done that too if I was 7. So
Right.
I was like half pissed off. Okay, I was probably more than half pissed off because child was unattended. But then I was like, okay, kudos for you for trying to get some money or a free beer, because there's a couple free pint tokens in there as well. And so I just recorded a couple videos of this child doing this, and then I sent it to Thomas and Keri, and I sent it to the Brewery Bitches group because they know the parent, and I figured they could handle it. But it was already handled. I didn't know that it was already handled. Nobody said,
already handled.
Hey, just by the way,
We kind of forgot.
this kid was trying to get rich quick.
Quarters.
Off quarters, yeah. That's like being at the arcade, not the arcade, the casino, and like playing penny slots or
You
nickel
just need
slots,
one more quarter, baby.
and like hitting the jackpot, and you win like $50, but it feels like $1 million.
Yeah.
Feels like $1 million, baby. So then there was it last week? Y'all were
last
cracking
weekend.
backs?
Cracking backs.
What is this about?
So, Keri, elaborate.
Oh, Becca's dribbling over here.
Thomas always asks me if I want my back cracked.
Is that a euphemism?
No.
Okay.
Like legit, like
Grab your hair, bend your back, and
No.
crack your back, or what?
we wouldn't do that in
I
public.
can do it both ways.
Okay. Oh, really?
But so standing behind the bar, and he asked me, "Hey, do you want your back cracked?" Because I'd said something about my back hurting, and then it just,
Escalated?
yeah,
Shall we
very
say?
quickly,
Yeah.
very quickly. I'm pretty sure that Bekah was riding Thomas's back at one point in time.
That is not a cracking back.
She was trying to she was standing or like pushing on my back. She finally got it to crack, and then I was like getting up out of
Was
like,
that before or after I tried to crack her back?
It was definitely after.
Okay.
And then I tried to get up, and she
So-
still like straddled over me.
So what had happened was.
Oh,
Oh, here we
Now
go. Here's
Bekah
this.
pops up and says something.
finally, about time. Other than you dying of laughter over there.
I did.
Okay. Are you good now?
Yes.
Go ahead. Tell
Okay.
us all.
So I tried to lift Thomas and almost broke my back.
Same.
So then I had him lay on the ground, because what mom does is like you put one hand on either side of the spine, you kind of bounce
it.
it back and forth, and then you have them breathe in and breathe out, and you push really hard and it'll pop. And that's what happened. And so I popped it a few times, and he said, "Okay, I'm done." So then he goes to get up, but I was still kind of like, I had one leg on either side
It's
of
called
his.
straddling.
It's straddling. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were straddling
Okay.
Thomas.
You were
Okay,
straddling
yep,
me.
Yep, you caught me. So then he started to get up, but I hadn't backed away yet. So then I ended up sitting on his back.
Nice.
Yep.
Like a horsey.
Yep.
Yes.
Did you
We
take her
snarl.
for a horsey ride?
I did.
And if you want to see what that looks like, that is the cover image of this podcast. If your podcast player does not show the cover images, then you can go to podbean.com/Rock-N-Brews, ROCKNBREWS, and scroll down and find episode number 10, and you will see that cover episode.
It's
Yep.
phenomenal.
Or I guess you could just go to our Facebook page. I think it posted there too. But yeah, it's Bekah riding on his back. I was gonna say reverse cowboy, but there's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that on camera, thank God. I'll probably make some money though.
Probably.
So we have to talk about distributors.
Distributors.
Whoa, there was just some looks. Y'all got. Damn, y'all need to send us money. If every listener sends us $1, we could probably buy a camera. All three of you. For $3 to buy a camera. Because there's some looks here going back and forth in diagonal across the group that are fantastic. And you are just missing them all. So, distributor. So we use, we've talked about Savannah distributors to bring in Outlaw and some beer, and I use Georgia Crown specifically for wine.
COVID.
That was rough. COVID? Is that still a thing?
No.
I don't know. And so they come every other Thursday. So I order, and I
I thought
actually
they come on Friday.
No, that's Savannah.
Oh.
Yeah, Georgia Crown comes on
Oh, Georgia
Thursday,
Crown.
and I get my wine through them. And so I'm wondering, I have a big wine order because we're really low. So I put in the order, and I have in my calendar when they deliver every other Thursday. It's all good. So back up a little bit, and I had put in an order, and a few days later, I feel like I talked about this before. A few days later,
No, that was
Georgia
just
Crown
your
showed up.
Snapchat rants.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I feel
right.
like it's deja vu because all the distributors are shitty.
That is
That
yes,
one.
that's true. That's true. So anyway, like you back up a few weeks, I had put in an order and it showed up that Thursday, and that was not a Thursday I had marked on my calendar for them distributing. And I asked the guy that brought the wine in, I'm surprised you're here. I wasn't really ready. Are you here? I thought you were here every other Thursday. He's like, no, we're in Jessup every week. And I was like, oh, cool. Okay, so my sales guy just didn't know. So I put in an order, and I was like, so they'll be here Thursday, right? He's like, no, we're not in Jessup until next Thursday. And okay, track with me. We're not going to be in Jessup until next Thursday. Okay, quote that. So then I said, oh, well, your driver, the last delivery said you guys are in Jessup every week. He goes, oh, well, we deliver to A to Z, which is a liquor store, every week.
2 blocks up the road.
In Jessup every week. So you're not in Jessup every other week. You just deliver to me every other week. If you're here and I'm giving you, I don't know, $300-$500 in wine orders, why would you not come down the fucking block and give me my wine? It isn't like I ordered a bottle of wine, right?
Cases.
It was cases. We were low, and I needed almost every wine, and so that's that. So, I mean, they don't deliver to Jessup on off weeks, even though they're in Jessup every damn week, and they don't deliver to Wayne County because they only deliver said beer up in Atlanta. Like, what the fuck is going on with these distributors, man? Like, explain this to me. Bekah, I know you looked into becoming a distributor for me so we can get my beer out. You got to figure out those stupid laws.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
She's just like, okay, whatever you say. It's all good. So we had an incident. We've had a lot of incidents.
Brewery story news.
Brewery story news. Yes. Change the segment. We've had a lot of incidents here over the year since we've opened with pets. We allow dogs in, or we allowed ED, past tense. We allowed dogs in, and it's just a cool thing. It's just a brewery thing. And if I had Remy, I would take him to a brewery and chill out. It'd be awesome. So we've had not dog-friendly dogs come in, and they bark at other dogs. We've had I don't know, people come in with dogs and not pay attention to them and let them off the leash, and they walk around and they pee on things. We've had owners just not pay attention, period, to their animals, that sort of thing. So I just had to change, without going into detail, I just had to change the pet policy. So unfortunately, we do not allow outside pets anymore. We only allow our brewery pets. Remy, Rosie, Hops, and Barley, 2 cats and 2 dogs, are the only animals that are now allowed in here, sadly.
And me and Keri. Bunch of bitches.
Yeah, we allow you 2 bitches in here.
Feral ass cats.
That would be Red.
And Red.
Oh, Red, yeah, he's a feral cat. That's right.
That's right.
Love you, Red.
Feral cat that barks.
Nice. Feral cat that barks, that's right.
So
yeah.
no more. We're done.
So no more. Yeah,
Okay.
we're done. So I went through the whole thing like, okay, so we could put up a shit ton of signs that say your dog's animals must be leashed. But that doesn't help when other dogs enter and your dog is not dog friendly. I thought about saying that they could only be out back, but you still have to come through the brewery to get out back. And you're going to sit at the bar ordering a beer. You're gonna have to come in to order beer unless we catch you out back. That sort of thing. So it was just gonna be a whole thing, and the path to least resistance was just gonna be to ban outside pets. So part of me is really, really sad about that. Not gonna lie. As frustrating as those few incidents were with the animals, I'm kind of upset that people just can't be responsible. But that goes along with their alcohol. People just aren't responsible. Period.
No.
I mean, y'all have heard us talk about drunk stories. So, imagine, one of those with a dog.
Yeah.
It's just kind of ridiculous. So anyway, sadly, we don't allow any more pets. And I can name you like 4 customers that come in and their pets are fan-freaking-tastic. And sadly, they can't come in. I can't make exceptions. Because if I make one exception, then I got to make all the exceptions. And then it's just going to be a mess. So
Right.
those are the only 4 four-legged animals that are allowed in here. As of now. Actually, as of last week. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's up with the pickle barrel?
So Keri's reading the notes, and when I brew, I have a farmer that comes and picks up the spent grain, and he brought me a couple pickle barrels. They're probably 4 feet tall, shaped like, I don't know, a barrel, and I throw grain in them.
Who would have thought?
So he did not come, and Thomas asked, why don't you tell us?
I was the next recipient on the list for some grain to feed some wild animals.
Yeah.
So John said, I called him and I said, you know what? I think I'm going to come get that barrel of grain. And he's like, okay. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, do I really need to go home and hook up the trailer? Or can I just slide it in the back?
The answer to that would be yes, but that's a spoiler alert. But go ahead.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? We'll get it. Like, how heavy can it actually be? It's not that it's heavy.
So it's roughly 125 to 150 pounds of grain dry.
And it's wet.
And this is spent grain, so however much starch sugars came out of it, which is minimal.
Compared to the 7 pounds per gallon of water.
That's right. That's right. So
So
it is not a light barrel.
No.
But go
It
ahead.
really isn't that heavy, though. If you think about
No,
it.
it
I
isn't
bet you, I
heavy.
bet it's like 175, 200
Yeah,
maybe.
which isn't heavy at all.
No.
However,
There's
it's a
no
pickle
handles.
fucking barrel.
It's very non-ergonomically friendly.
that's right.
Spell ergonomical.
Don't even start with me. I do math, not spelling. Yeah, because I went to the spelling bee as a child, and you
shit.
know the word I got
Here's some
for the
trauma
spelling
coming.
bee at like 5th grade?
What'd you get?
Urinalling. What the fuck?
Urinaling?
Yeah.
Is that when you go into the men's bathroom?
No,
and you
it's
have to
not.
hold on,
No.
wait. And you have to decide which one to pee in because of who's standing where?
I mean, that's math. You definitely have to figure that out.
That's not math. That's
I mean, you
urinaling.
can't pee next to somebody. You have to have a space in between.
That's urinaling. That's not math.
Is that correct? You have to have a space in between.
Yeah, but I'm not sitting there going,
Right.
okay, there's 7 divided by 3 because there's 3 dudes in here. Where do I stand?
Well,
That's
that's like
fucking
saying
urinaling.
No, but that's like saying, you've got there's 4 urinals and you've got a guy on each end. Like, which one are you going to? Like, let's
sink.
figure it out. The sink.
The drain in the floor.
Where's the stall?
Where's the stall?
I'll
That's
take
right.
the handicap
That's
one
right.
too.
There's usually some dude in there like who just ate Taco Bell, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't want
all
to go
the
there.
time.
Or if there isn't a guy in there, he was just in there. The sink is your best bet. But go ahead.
Non-ergonomically friendly. Thank you,
Urinaling.
Yep, yep.
That's a real
We're talking
word.
about, yes, it is a real word.
I'm gonna look that up.
You should look it up. Non-ergonomically friendly, that barrel. There's no handles.
Becca, don't look it up.
She's
Becca's
looking it up
looking
right
it
now.
up.
Let somebody in the podcast notes,
So,
find out what it means.
so we're trying to lift this barrel. Slipped twice. Mind you, my tailgate won't open because I backed into a trailer 2 days ago.
Wait, you are totally skirting this spelling bee trauma.
I am. Can we just get on with the story?
All right, future episode. Go ahead. So we got the pickle barrel
We got the pickle barrel.
lifting into his truck, which is on a lift.
Eventually flipped the barrel upside down.
The truck is on a lift, not the barrel.
Yeah, no, it was never again.
We totally should have used the keg lift.
That's what I was saying from the rip, and you're like, I don't think it'll go high enough.
And it probably wouldn't have. But go
It
ahead.
probably wouldn't have.
I'm like running that.
So
through my
we're
head.
struggling
Yes.
lifting this thing into the bed of the truck.
Yes.
From the bottom.
Yes, regularly. Yes, and then
Yes.
we flipped it.
And we flipped it. And then we flipped it again. We got it in there, though.
So
No
yeah,
trailer needed.
we had to lift it
All
in
right,
upside
Mickey
down.
Elliott.
What?
said, all right, Missy Elliott.
Explain.
Explain.
Do you get it?
Okay.
Okay.
So the guys didn't get it. All our women listeners are probably laughing.
Tell them.
Tell us, please. Share.
The Missy Elliott song.
It's like flip my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
Oh, that's what we did with that barrel. I'll tell you that much.
I'd flip that thing down
And reversed it.
and reverse it. I think. If she's who I'm thinking of. Missy Elliott. All right. I got a weird look from my daughter.
Okay.
That's not good.
Moving on.
Moving on. Yes. Was it last week? Last weekend?
Yep.
Santa was here.
Santa was in town.
We had the tree lighting.
The actual Santa was in Jessup, guys.
Fucking Santa, the real one, was in town, in Jessup. We had the tree lighting on Thursday. We had the Christmas parade on Friday. Was this a Friday or Saturday? Was that the parade or was it a Saturday?
That was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah, because
The
it was on a
parade.
Saturday.
All right, so time.
Because the parade was on Friday. Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. So Saturday, Santa was here along with the Grinch.
No.
Does it matter what day of the fucking week it was?
It was 2 weeks ago was the parade, and last weekend was Santa.
Okay, so Friday Santa came to town.
Oh my gosh. So Santa was here. I don't know when the fuck he was. He was here in December. Oh my gosh. So go ahead.
Anyway, Santa was here.
Santa was here.
I was voluntold.
I was in the kitchen.
I was just,
I didn't see any of
floating
this.
by, wrong place, wrong time. And Becca's like, you're going to take Carter to go see Santa.
So funny thing. I just want to stop you here because I always do that. I always
You
interrupt
always
because
interrupt.
that's my.
I can't even get a story out.
I know. So Carter comes back in the kitchen. He's like, "Hey, Grandpa John, can you take me to see Santa?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's really cool. Let me finish these couple orders, and I'll take you over." He's like, "Okay." So then he leaves.
Then he comes find me.
Then he comes
and
find
he goes, Thomas, I need to go help Santa. And I'm like, with what? And he goes, there's a bunch of zombies outside and we have to go help Santa. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, I don't have time for this today. Like, I didn't even know there was Santa downtown.
Because he's
Like,
walking around with a big Nerf gun.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. In his mask. Looks like
Carter,
Yeah.
it's not Thomas.
looks like he's in Tom Clancy movie or something.
He is.
So I'm sitting here, I'm like, whatever. Like, and he just like walks away or whatever.
He is Reacher.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm literally like walking away or whatever, and then Becca's like, no, will you really go take him to go see Santa? I'm like for real? Like, what did he get my reindeer fly to North Pole? Like, where is this guy? He's across the street. Okay, by the tree.
Kitty corner. We have a
So
park.
I'm like, yeah, sure.
Kitty corner.
I'll take Santa, or I'll take him over there to go see Santa or whatever. So no line at all. Walks right up. Behaving, because I told him, I said, if you don't behave, he ain't gonna get you shit. Before we even got over there, straight up. So he was the most behaved I've ever seen Carter in the year and a half. Okay, so he gets over there, he sits on Santa's lap, and
He's an old guy. You said.
he's an old guy. I mean, I'm talking like at least 75.
All right.
Okay, sits on his lap. Like, beard was the real beard. Okay,
Oh, okay,
you could
cool.
tell. Yeah, it wasn't fake.
Cool.
He was the
Real
real
Santa.
It was real Santa.
It was
actually.
real Santa.
So he walks over and sits on his lap, and Santa's like, what do you want for Christmas? And he goes, I want a PS5 with, and he just splurted out all this gaming things that I don't even know what the hell they are. And Santa goes, a what now? Straight up. And then he's like trying to explain it to Santa, and Santa's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, one of those. And like, Carter's just going on and on and on and on and on. I'm like, okay, dude, we gotta go. Like, let's go. I think he said enough.
That's awesome.
Santa had no idea.
That's last year Santa. That guy.
Absolutely.
Volunteers to be Santa or voluntold to be Santa.
Right.
Was Mrs. Claus there?
Mrs. Claus was there, and then Santa's mistress was handing out candy canes.
Ooh. How old is she?
12.
Oh shit.
No, probably like 25.
I mean, she might as well be 12.
20, 25.
Well, she's your age,
probably.
so yeah. That's too funny.
That was hilarious.
So,
Because Carter's like, can I get more than one candy cane?
speaking of Thomas's adventures,
Yes.
we can't send Thomas to a gas station alone.
Thomas
I just can't go anywhere.
has the luck. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, well,
He
it's luck
needs
in italics.
crackheads at the gas station and gives them money for random shit.
2 separate gas stations, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yep. So, in a long story short, I bought a CD from a crackhead at
Which was
Parker's.
actually really good. Right?
Which was great. His DJ all jacked up. Like, hello?
Yeah.
It
The
is
whole-
not a good CD.
It's great. The cover literally has Mountain Dew on it.
CD. CD's nuts.
Oh, jeez.
CDs, TDs.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So then the next time.
Oh my gosh.
So then the next time, on this gas station topic, I stop at End Market, like right at the road from the Bird, after work one day.
I'm
like,
super jealous of this
gas.
purchase.
This dude shows up in a minivan, parks next to me, like I'm getting gas, and he's like, "You want to buy a toolbox?" And I'm like, "The fuck? Like, what kind of toolbox are you trying to sell?" I'm sure it was probably stolen.
It's hot as hell, dude.
It's 100 degrees outside, and it is, yes, the toolbox is hot.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy just looked like he needs some water. I guarantee he bought
he
beer.
just needed to get it off his property. Yeah.
It was in the back of a minivan. I'm like, sure. Like, and I had been wanting a toolbox for the truck now, but I'm thinking he's going to come out with like this Walmart brand hyper tough fucking tool bag. Okay.
Right.
So he's like, I need to get rid of the toolbox. I don't need it anymore. It's
He doesn't need it anymore.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
I'll take it for $150. Now, mind you, this is like a $500 toolbox. Okay, it's like in pretty, like the lid needs to be fixed, and there's a couple dents, but it's a good toolbox.
Yeah.
You got to get a new lock for it.
I had to get a new lock for it, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like opening up my wallet, like thinking, okay, maybe if I offer him like low ball, maybe he just wants to get rid of it. So I'm like, dude, I got $62. He goes, I'll take it.
Shut up.
Swear to God.
I don't
I'll
remember
take
that.
it. I swear to God, I said, all I got is $62 or $64.
It was
like
totally
that.
fucking stolen.
Absolutely. So we lift it up, put it in the back of my truck, and I drive off. Never said a word again.
If he didn't sell it to you, he was going right next door to the pawn shop. Was it at
Absolutely.
the End Market?
Probably.
Yeah. There's a pawn shop
Yeah,
right there.
I bought it for $64,
I swear, man.
and I'm using it still. It's great.
There's so much stolen shit there.
Probably.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was very, very jealous. I'm like, dude, I need to go with you to get gas from now on.
Yeah, I think so.
I am 53
Or you
damn
can
years
go with
old.
me to a liquor store.
What's that?
So,
Yeah,
or
she
you can
comes
go with
up-
me to
I
a
don't know
liquor
what
store.
it is with you two. I'm 53 years old. I had never gotten free shit ever.
I didn't get it was $64, John.
Okay, I've never been offered hot stolen shit ever.
The stuff that I've brought home isn't stolen.
It's free. You
Yeah.
get
So
free
this one
shit.
time on
He
Facebook
buys-
Marketplace, I saw this really nice $190 like angle cooler, and it was for sale. And I'm like, wow, it's $20. It's too good to be true. Like, it's a 40 quart cooler, like, and it's brand new. It's got stickers all over it. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'll go on Facebook. I'll buy it. Sure. I text the guy. He's like, meet me at JC Landing. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know this bitch is stolen.
Oh yeah.
I bought it anyway.
You bought it?
Yes, of course. I use it all the time.
All right, nobody go to Thomas's house, especially police, because it's gonna get real.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I get you cool stolen or cool shit. That's
Cool
not
stolen
stolen.
shit.
I
Cool
get
stolen
you
shit.
shit
No,
that's not
hers isn't stolen.
Yeah.
She just walks into the liquor store and says, hey, y'all
Yeah,
using
why
that,
don't you tell them about some of that
field
stuff
goal
you got?
post?
This wasn't even in the notes for this podcast.
Well, Allie and I went on a beer run for the guys one night, and we went down to Peaches.
Right?
I know the guys there, and looked
Oh,
at
I
them.
always thought you got this shit from A to Z. But go ahead,
No,
Peaches.
the first thing that I got was from Peaches.
Okay.
And I know the guy, and I was like, hey, how much you want for this baseball rug over here? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, well, whenever you want to get rid of it, let me know. I want it. Because it had the big Braves logo. It was a baseball, and it had Svedka. So he goes over and he looks at it. He said, oh, you can have it. So I was like, well, how much do you want for it? He said, no, you can have it. So I was like, okay. So I had to set 2 cases of beer down and roll the
Nice.
rug up. And
Nice.
Allie's just sitting there shaking her head looking at me, and I walk back.
I could totally see this happening.
I get back to the house and get out of the car, and I'm like, so we went for beer, but I got you something. And I unroll this rug, and it is now sitting in Thomas's man cave, and all the dogs love just curling up and sleeping on it.
That's awesome.
And then the next thing was I go to A to Z, and I'm trying to get me the big Snoop Dogg cutout because I wanted the Snoop Dogg. I thought it'd be awesome to have. And instead of getting the Snoop Dogg, I came back with the big
Field goal post.
big field goal post for Thomas.
I have not seen those in person
Yeah.
yet.
She calls me. She goes, are you home? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I need help. I'm like, what? She's like, I got you something, but I can't lift it out the back.
Did you
It's
get it in
a-
the truck?
It's a Bud Light.
Okay.
It's a Bud Light field goal post.
Oh, wow.
It's huge. It's like got Georgia Southern logos on it. Come from A to Z, and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But
So-
it wasn't heavy at all. It's like
Yeah.
PVC
Just
and
awkward.
cardboard. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
just big, so we had
Yeah.
to put it together. And
It was pretty cool.
I saw a Snapchat of it. I haven't seen it in real life yet.
We tried kicking balls through it too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Did it work?
It works.
sweet.
Works great.
That's
I'm
awesome.
pretty sure I have a video of Thomas almost falling, kicking a ball through
Did
it.
you Peanuts Lucy him?
No.
You hold
no.
the ball and then you pull it
his
out of the
dad
ball?
was actually holding the ball, but he was scared he was going to kick his dad in the face or kick his dad's hand, so he found him a stick, and his dad was holding the ball by the
I
stick.
didn't want to break my dad's
Oh my
entire.
gosh! I'm gonna interrupt again, y'all. If you ever have the chance to meet Thomas's dad, he is an adult Thomas.
It's a sour.
He is. Oh my gosh, like they are cut from the same cloth.
We are. There's no denying.
The humor, the joking,
The laugh.
the laugh, the laid backness is absolutely fantastic. And I loved hanging out with him. He's my age, of course I would, right?
Be your only friend you have your age.
He is the only friend I have.
That's sad.
That is really sad.
That's fucked up, Keri.
You only get to see him once a year.
Fuck you, Keri.
That's fucked up.
Why don't you leave? You're
Okay.
fired.
Yeah.
Okay, don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's terrible,
that's
girl.
awful.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
I do because it's true.
What I miss?
Becca was over getting Carter dinner. And us some water.
I got a Thomas a
It's water
sour.
for the joke thing.
Oh yeah.
So don't drink the water now.
Okay. Oh, it's for okay.
I got him a sour.
See how we were ahead of the game
Yeah.
here.
Oh,
Okay.
cool, yeah.
All right.
You got him a sour.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Cogsworth.
Yeah. Oh, the cop. Oh,
Coxworth.
dude, I know we're not there yet in the notes, but I had a customer come in, and so, like in my mind, I am this person. Okay, like I will analyze the hell out of a beer when I'm at a brewery or when I'm drinking one or whatever. A lot of times, all of that does not come out my mouth for reasons that are like, why are we all laughing? What was so funny?
Nothing. Carry on.
What'd you do?
It was what you said.
So you said.
For it won't come out my mouth?
Yeah.
Come on. All right, I think a lot of stuff I don't say. Okay. And so I had a customer this week, 2 days ago, who came in, and he got a Cogsworth. He had a couple beers, and then got a Cogsworth. Every single beer in 4 ounces, he's just getting the flight size, the sampler. Every one I got is like, before he drank it, are you happy with how this turned out? He would say to me. And I don't know what kind of mind fuck that is.
I mean, because my thing is, if I wasn't happy with it, I probably wouldn't give it to customers.
I
This is
would not
exactly
sell
what you
it.
do already.
I wouldn't sell it.
So that was
right.
that was a little mind twister there.
Yeah. So already my hackles are standing.
Good
Is that
thing
a
he
thing?
didn't. Yeah, good thing he didn't ask you any math questions. So
Well, I'd have kicked him out. I'd have kicked him right the hell out. So anyway, he's like, "Are you happy with how this turned out?" And it's our Cogsworth. It's an American Pilsner. He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I am." I mean, I don't filter, so it isn't crystal clear. I said, "I have brewed it, and it has come out crystal clear. I'm not quite sure why. A few
a little
batches."
extra peat moss in there.
Yeah, right. A few batches don't or whatever. So he tastes it. He's like, "This isn't a Pilsner." And I was like, "I'm sorry?" He's like, "Yeah, I wouldn't. You need to rebrand this." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Well, I get this and this and this and this and this and this and this." Now, mind you, Cogsworth is the one that another customer said tasted like Tropicalia, which is an IPA.
Right.
And he's like, "So there's like this bitter on the back and blah, 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 blah."
So my question is, what credentials did he have?
He was drunk.
Okay.
So he had consumed alcohol that evening.
Okay. So
That's the only
so it
credential
wasn't
that
a monk. It wasn't a cicerone.
No, he was not a
Okay.
cicerone.
Okay.
No.
All right. So
So anyway, he's analyzing it as if he were. Which
I mean, I'm drinking it now and it tastes
and
just
I'm
like
not
a sour.
being a hater. Like yeah.
I'm just joking. It really tastes. It tastes like Cogsworth. It tastes like a Pilsner.
Okay, cool. So anyway, he's going on and on and on about it, and I was like, okay, and I'm just being cool about it. I'm not getting
Sure.
rubbed the wrong way, but I just thought it was very interesting that this is the second customer that has come in and thought that the Pilsner does not taste
Like the Pilsner.
what it is.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm doing something wrong.
No, it tastes fine.
It is 75% Pilsen malt. So it is a Pilsner. Last I knew, if you use a majority of Pilsner malt, it's a Pilsner.
Okay.
Now maybe if you throw chocolate malt in there, I mean, not that anybody would ever do that, but maybe it isn't really a Pilsner. But the only thing, I don't know. I'm using like the yeast that ferments clean. It's Cali. You know, it's if you're a beer geek, it's the same as, you know, the normal yeast that
Miller
you use.
Lite.
Yeah. No, the normal yeast you use, it ferments out clean. It doesn't leave any off flavors or anything like that. And, you know, I probably used some Crystal. I don't remember off the top of my head. I should, because I brew this all the time. It's one that stays on like all the time. So it was like a very, very straightforward beer that tastes like beer.
Sure.
And, you know, this dude thought I should rebrand it. And he said it was bitter and that he said it should be a sour, which I think that's in his drunkenness. Because if it's bitter, it doesn't mean it's a sour. If it's sour, then okay, we'll go with sour. But if it's bitter, then it could be a hoppy pils, which is a thing. But I literally used like Renfrew, which is, you know, not Renfrew. That's a fucking font.
I was waiting on you to pick that one up.
I used Renfrew. No, I used like a super, super mild font for it. All right, so
So,
are you working tonight, Becca? You're not working tonight? Shit.
oh, so speaking of rebranding,
So we open in 10 minutes.
They
and we
can-
aren't
did you
even
put a
on the
sign on the
second
door?
page of notes. What?
Did you put a sign on the door?
I did not.
Oh, we're close.
We'll need to do that.
Okay, here, Becca.
We were
we need a
opening
sign
at
on
7
the door.
tonight.
Huh?
We have line dancing tonight.
At what time?
7.
Okay.
But we'll just unlock the door, turn the lights on, and let people come in. And we'll just say, we'll serve you when you're done.
We'll serve you when we're done.
Just be quiet.
Okay.
Shush.
So, speaking of rebranding,
Yes.
I was thinking we could rebrand your first video game you made.
Oh my gosh.
So
I don't believe you're bringing
we're
this
driving
up.
back from the Macon Beer Fest, which was phenomenal. And if you haven't checked out that episode, please check it out. So, what's so funny?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna read it. Actually, I'm not gonna read it.
All right. So Keri.
Why do I get interrupted every story? No, it's good. it's good.
Finish y'all, and
No, it's fine,
then,
it's fine.
then we'll
Finish,
say
and then
that.
we'll jump. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
No, we're not reading it though. You can read it,
Okay.
but we're not reading it on air.
Please.
I might. So, I've lost my train of thought, and here comes the train. Perfect.
Making Beer Fest.
There's your train.
Okay, yes, I
Your train
understand.
of
Choo choo. So, Macon Beer Fest. We're on the way back. John tells me, or on the way there, I asked John about his computer programming a little bit, you know, because John's big on the IT, not the math department. And we're sitting there talking about. Hold on, there's a train coming, and these guys are just laughing at me.
Are you gonna do your plug, John?
What?
Are you gonna do a plug?
Union Station Brewing Company, 106 Southwest Broad Street, Jessup, Georgia, down by the tracks.
Craft beer just got better.
That's right, bitch.
All right,
You know it. If you drank it anywhere else, you know damn straight it's better here.
Hey, people want to know about your first game called Happy Sperm, okay? Straight up.
Nobody wants to know about that because nobody knows, but now they do.
Now
Thank
they
you
do,
very
because
much.
it's so great. Why would you hide it? So, John made this computer game, John, right? And he's describing it to me in the car. So why don't you just describe it to everybody on the air right now?
Can we wait till the train goes by? Because I cannot hear anything.
Oh my gosh. All right.
You're getting sidetracked here.
Okay, so while we're waiting for the train to go by,
Shocker.
can you go grab me a blank sheet of paper so we can write we're currently recording, come on in, we'll serve you a beer when we're ready, please?
I reckon.
Okay, thank you. Oh, now the train's gone. Forget it. Just sit here, because you
So-
want to hear this.
Happy Sperm.
So, I'm what the hell was that?
We don't know.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost.
Did he ask for you?
I don't know.
That was Carter.
Okay.
Do you want to hear the story?
Yeah, but I gotta go see what my child needs.
All right, hurry up, run back. So we're gonna grab a piece of paper too. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I need to sip.
All right. Well,
water.
we're on a quick intermission, ladies and gentlemen. Go
Jump
ahead
to the
and
next
get
topic.
you a.
If you don't have a beer already, you really should because damn. Oh, we can't jump to the next topic yet.
No, we
They
can't
should
jump
have
to
a
that.
beer and go ahead and start getting a glass of water ready.
That's right. Get a beer and a glass of water because we're going to play an interactive game, and maybe that will get you to do some listener feedback.
So we've had a lot of people actually say that they can't drink with us because they're normally listening to this on the way to work.
Dude,
So if
they're
you
in
got-
Jessup.
If
You
you
can
got
drink and drive.
coffee, if you got water, you can listen up and play on this next game we got going on.
Thanks. I forgot to ask for a marker.
So now that okay, Becca's leaving again.
Sorry.
Talk to him.
No, it's good. I'll wait for you. Go ahead.
I was just
Let me
going to
run
continue.
again.
I was going to continue about your happy sperm.
All right. Yeah. I've been a computer nerd my entire life.
Right.
I mowed yards to make money to buy a computer. You're good, thank you. You can
Well, I'm
sit.
assuming you're going to want me to go put it back up.
No, I'll wait till after the story. We have until 6 for you to post the sign.
Which is
It's just basically because I know damn well this is going to go past 6 o'clock. It's 5:53 yellow.
Oh yeah.
So I mowed yards to earn money to buy a computer, and my dad, way back then, back before everybody had a freaking computer, because I'm 53, this is like the late 70s, early 80s.
Sure.
So he's like, yeah, I'll pay for half of it. So I get what's called a Commodore 60 or a Commodore VIC-20, which has 20K of memory.
20K.
20K, not meg, K. If you're a nerd, you know what that means. If you're not, it's a very, very tiny computer.
Not even a picture on an iPhone.
It's not even a picture on an iPhone. It's like a nothing on an iPhone. It's not even iPhone 3. It's like
It's not.
nothing.
It's, yeah.
So anyway, I get into it. I learn to program. I do all this stuff. Then I get a Commodore 64, which now has 64K of
Whew.
memory,
And you
which
thought you
is
were the
like
hot
the
shit, huh?
world, right? You can program anything in this.
Sure.
And there are some really, really amazing programs that were what?
Becca, it's Carter filling up the soda gun.
So there's some really, really good, amazing games that you played on 64K. And as time goes on, the programs got larger and larger and needed more and more memory
Sure.
or whatever. So no, you can't program shit on the 64K. However, I did.
Okay.
And I built this game called Happy Sperm. And the intro was an animation because I learned how to do animation. Was Thomas is dying.
Because I already know.
So it was a profile of a guy. I mean, and this is like drawn with a mouse, right? So this isn't
Perfect.
This isn't like a photo of a man. This is a profile of, a 2D kind of dude standing there, buck naked, profile, with his arm out and a thumb up, and his dick like goes whoop, straight out perpendicular to his body.
Same.
And when that happens, it goes bing, and goes Happy Sperm on the screen.
Okay.
So the whole game was a top-down scroller. If you're a gamer, you know what that is. If not, you are the main character, the hero, at the very bottom center of the screen. You move back and forth about a third of the screen each way, and the game board scrolls towards you at the bottom of the screen. And your little hero guy was a little sperm, and he wagged his little tail to swim upstream.
And you had to avoid.
So you had to avoid the AIDS monster.
Okay.
You had to avoid syphilis.
Okay.
You had to avoid gonorrhea.
Okay.
You had to avoid all of these things. And
Condoms too, right?
What's that?
You had to avoid the condom.
You had to avoid condoms, yes.
Okay.
And your goal was to get to the branch in the path and go left or right, and you had to pick which ovary to go fertilize.
Okay.
You were how old when you did this?
I was in my teens. I was in my young teens. I didn't know shit about sex. I had not had sex. I probably didn't even have a girlfriend. If I thought about it, if I did, it was probably like, oh yeah, I have a girlfriend, and we hold hands.
Yeah.
So this is like before I knew shit about shit. But I had sex ed, so I knew how shit worked.
Okay, so viewers or listeners, John has told me and confirmed that if we get 2,000 views and 5 comments on this, he will remake the game and have it available for purchase at the brewery.
I have no recollection of this, but I will do that.
Okay,
If we get 2,000 listens to this episode,
so share it out. We just need people to listen, follow for 30 seconds. It doesn't matter. If we get 2,000 listeners and 5 comments on any streaming platform for this podcast
Just say
on
Happy
today's
Sperm.
episode, he will make this Happy Sperm game again, and we will have it for sale in the brewery.
it'll be an iPhone game.
Oh, it'll be an iPhone game, downloadable on Apple or
On
Android.
Apple.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I
Okay.
can do Android as well. Probably,
Okay.
yes.
I'm gonna have the podcast on repeat.
Yeah. No, you can repeat
No,
it. It's
it doesn't
downloads.
matter.
So you're going to
Yeah.
need 2,000 devices.
2,000 devices.
So you're going to need
Well,
to
I
buy
have
a
about
Russian box.
6 at my house.
Well, you can go. There's 6. I've got 4. That's 10. We're gonna get there, guys. 2,000. Share it out to everybody you know. Tell them you want to play Happy Sperm. Okay.
Oh, my
All right. Moving on. Here we go.
Yes, move on.
Okay. So
Please, thank you.
this wouldn't really be a Christmas party if we didn't give John his
I had no idea
Christmas gift.
this
No,
was
and I
happening.
added this to the list today because the gift was so good. Like, one of them is like a normal item you'll use. The other 2 are like more like comical things
Okay.
that you'll probably still use.
Yeah.
If you catch my drift.
Oh.
But to be honest with you, we just want you to open it up on the air. Okay.
Okay. All right. So it's this
And
bag.
just
Yep.
for notes, I
Now,
will
now
be
you got to
videoing.
start. You got to start with the box, the big box, because that's the serious gift.
Okay, the big
I
box.
mean, they're all serious. They're real items.
Okay, so the big box. All right, so this is not wrapped. It is the.
It's in a bag with wrapping paper. Did you even read the bag?
Oh, sorry, no. Shit. I'm putting it back. Did I read the bag? Who's fuck reads a bag?
The
The bag says something?
Yeah.
It's Happy Holidays, DHOLIDAZE, and it's got Snoop Dogg.
See?
With some sunglasses
Hell yeah.
and some snowflakes on his sunglasses, and he's looking.
If Snoop Dogg wants
like a
to
chip.
sponsor this podcast, we can definitely
Dude,
get some
Snoop.
stuff. Yeah, come on. We'll have you in. We'll get you some beer.
Oh my gosh.
Becca will smoke a little dope.
Manizzle, come on down.
I guess I know.
Come down to the Brunizzle, or however you say it. How do you do that?
Brunizzle.
The Izzle?
The Izzle.
How do you add that?
I don't know.
All right, so the box. Outdoor Gourmet Stuffed Jalapeno Holder.
And the tool
This
to
is
take
awesome.
the stuff out of the
3,
jalapenos.
4, 5, 6, 7. There's 21 holes. Hashtag
21 holes.
math.
And it comes with the tool so you can take the guts out of it without cutting them.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
It's great. I figured we could do like jalapeno poppers.
Without
on there.
cutting them, you don't even need to cut the top off?
You gotta cut the top off, but I mean,
Okay. Stainless steel construction holds 20 jalapenos. Can they
your
not
math is still. I think it's your math.
It says holds 20 jalapenos. It's literally 7 by 3, unless when I open it, the picture's a lie.
Oh,
What's in the middle?
A pepper.
a pepper.
That's
Oh,
not
there's
a
no
hole.
hole
You
in the
just
middle.
can't fucking count again. Holy shit!
Dude, it isn't that I can't count. They wasted a slot.
It's either
they
you
could
can't
put
count or
another
you
hole
can't
in
see.
the
So which
center
one you
to
want to
make
start
it.
with?
What?
You can't count or you can't see. It's either the one.
Dimension.
All right.
All right. Next
Shut up.
thing on the item list. Here we
Okay,
go.
so there's
Wrapping
the
paper.
tissue paper.
ASMR.
Yes.
So the shirt.
So it's a shirt. Okay.
Yeah. So open it up all the way.
All I read is pussy right now. I cannot wait. I'm opening it up. It looks like a bald cat.
Just open it up really quick and read it.
I love pussy. I love bald pussy. Oh my gosh, dude. Are you serious?
Turn it around.
There's a back?
No, just so she could get it on camera.
Oh, okay. I carry
Because you're bald.
Oh my god. Is I bald?
You think it's funny?
I think it's hysterical. And it has a picture of the head of one of those hairless cats.
It's like the Egyptian Sphinx cats or
yeah,
whatever.
what are they
it is.
called? Ben has one of those. Ben Haley? Or Ben whatever his last name is now, because he took his wife's last name. Sorry.
Do you love it?
That's hysterical. That is
Are
hysterical.
you going to wear it around the brewery?
If I have some more moonshine, I might wear it tonight. You know, because we are open now.
All right.
Oh shit! Here, can you make a sign? you knew that was coming. You knew. Okay. Carrie's video and Thomas is laughing. You need to make a sign. Just say, "Oh shit! This is a DVD, y'all." The last time he gave me DVDs,
What we got?
it was Corn Without a C. And it was the cheesiest corn you've ever watched.
So you did watch it.
I watched 2 of them.
Okay.
I watched the first one. I was like, okay, this is like 70s.
Before you open that,
70s
how
corn.
was it? How was it?
How was it? It was like 70s corn.
Okay.
And I was like,
well,
okay.
none of us were born in the 70s.
So that would be something I would watch, you know?
You would watch for about 3 minutes and be like, yeah, no.
Okay, well, hopefully this disc is a little bit better.
Oh my gosh, I don't believe you did this. Holy cow. 6 hours.
Yes, 6 hours.
Las Vegas del Cure.
I hope someone knows what that means.
Is that like
I don't know.
the regular Cougars? Like, what does that mean?
Sure.
Wow. That is something. I guarantee you that the actual video looks nothing like the cover.
I'll tell you what, it wouldn't be Christmas without you getting a porno for Christmas.
Oh my god.
Also, we forgot to put this in there, but Union Station Brewery is a family-friendly
Union Station Brewery is a family-friendly brewing
facility.
Yes.
The
podcast not so
probably
much.
not, no.
Yeah. So
Okay.
hopefully you're smart enough by now not to have your kids listening to this. That's why I was saying corn. Thomas hard peed it.
Yeah.
I was corning
Hey, John, it's our podcast. We can do what we want.
It
porn,
is, yes.
Porn. It's fine.
it. Yeah. Wow.
Say it because you can say it. Just say it because you can. John,
Yes, well, that's perfect.
Focus.
Becca, thank you.
focus. Say it because you can.
You also have to open up your
Corn.
No, the
Give
other one.
Becca.
Corn?
Honest?
It's your podcast.
Oh, it's my podcast.
Yes.
It's my podcast. I can do what I want to. I
love that
I'm
you're
not-
still mesmerized
I'm
by
not
the cover.
looking at the pictures. I'm looking at the date. I'm trying to find a year. Shut up.
We have tape?
1108.
2008.
It's at least not 1970.
Okay.
That's cool. So there won't be like the sharp collared
No,
button-down
no,
shirts
no.
And all that
No,
sort of stuff.
Bush.
And there's no
And
bushes.
that. No, there's no
I
Bush
think there was
beer.
a time frame
There's
from
no
like
beer.
1998 to like
Dude.
present day where there's just none.
Okay, we won't tell them y'all that I don't have that I don't have a DVD player. It's okay though. It's fine.
It's on the way.
Oh, shut up. You're ridiculous.
Oh man, I'm
Holy crap. All right, so now it's time for the joke contest.
Yeah, probably not.
Wait. What about?
Oh,
I
sorry.
need to know about your Scrooge pajamas too.
Oh, yeah, we forgot
yeah,
the
that
Scrooge
didn't get
pajamas.
written in.
So for your birthday, we got you some Scrooge
Back
pajamas.
in June, yeah. So I have pajamas. You got me a Scrooge cap.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, and when we say Scrooge cap, it's the long cap that goes on with a little pom-pom on the end. And so my head, I'm bald. I do get cold at night in the winter, and I have been wearing it.
How does it keep you warm?
It is very nice. And if it's bright, I pull it down over my eyes. I'm not gonna lie.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they
that I
come
have to
in
wash
use.
them. What's up?
Yeah, at least you're using them.
Oh, they are. Yes, but
Okay,
I've
good.
learned I have to wash them inside out
Okay.
because the pom poms come off,
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
and I've lost a couple pom poms.
I can
so
fix that for you.
it took me 2 washes to figure that out. So
Okay.
yeah, they get washed inside out.
Aside from that note, we did give Becca her gift.
I saw that. Yes.
It
Okay.
would be Christmas without another Snoop Dogg bag. So
Okay.
go ahead,
So
Becca.
what's the bag?
The shirt does say "I like bald dick, not bald pussy." Now,
What?
what? It's the same. It's the matching shirt. It just says, "No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking."
Oh, jeez.
He
Does
thought
it say
I
I
was
like
serious,
bald
too.
pussy too? You get her bald pussy shirt? What is?
If
What's
you
it
don't
say?
wear that to your work, I'm going to be very upset.
I'm gonna put it on right now.
Stop.
Oh my gosh! I didn't know we were
love how
doing
nobody
gifts,
turned
or
around.
else I would have reciprocated here.
We just
So-
thought that they were funny.
Yeah.
'Cause these are more like comedy
Yeah.
style, and I just
Yeah.
figured now that everybody knows that you have a "I love bald pussy" T-shirt,
You're gonna want to come in and sign.
they're gonna
see
want to
it.
come in and see it.
Yes.
Guys, come in and see it. Get a beer while you're here.
That's right. And ask for the shirt, and maybe I'll grab a silver marker and you can sign it.
Oh, I would love
Sign
that.
the
That'd
back.
be great.
That'd
I heard
be
it on the
fantastic.
podcast. That's
I heard
great.
on the podcast. Let me sign your shirt.
Right. I'm gonna make you wear that to the next beer
Let me sign
festival.
your
Just
bald
let you know.
pussy shirt. Yeah. The what?
The next beer festival.
Oh my gosh. All right. So we're gonna do a joke contest here. Interestingly, we were supposed to open 6 minutes ago. I hope everybody is okay.
Who said that?
I have to take Carter
did.
to church.
At what time?
Shoot.
At what
Okay.
time?
Now?
You don't have to go.
All right. Let's do the rest. Come back, and we'll do the joke at the end.
Okay,
The
it'll
joke
take
contest at the end. Okay. All right. We won't say anything funny while you're gone. We'll talk about you like crazy, so you'll need to
fine.
listen to this episode.
That's fine.
All right.
How long is it going to take you to go to church and come back?
Like
It's
3 minutes.
It's right
All
down
right,
the
let's
street.
go. Chop, chop.
All right. So, underrated band. You brought this up. We were in the kitchen cleaning up, and you brought up a band, and I had no idea. And then you played it, and I was like, oh shit, yes. So it is.
Rev Theory.
Yes.
Okay, so for anybody that has seen any sort of great cinematic masterpieces, Blue Mountain State. You ever seen that show or heard of it?
No.
The football show?
No.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Okay.
No.
The Rise of Thadlandia, or whatever they call it. Anyway, listen. Moral stories. It's a bunch of college partiers that play on the football team. It's more of a comedy 20-minute episode. There's like 8 seasons. The intro to the actual show is Rev Theory.
Okay.
Okay? So when I heard the song come on in the kitchen the other night, I was like, oh, this is perfect. Because you've never heard of them before.
No, I
I feel like you've heard the song.
I heard the song.
You
I had
just
no
didn't have
idea.
a name to go with
Right.
it. Okay.
Yes. Yes, because usually when I play, it's not grunge. How would you classify it? It's not hard rock.
It's not. I classify it like Linkin Park.
Okay. Whatever they're classified as.
Green
yeah.
Day, Linkin
Yeah,
Park style.
yes.
Like
Yeah.
punk.
It's punk-esque.
Okay.
It's like almost grungy punk.
Grungy punk.
Maybe? No,
of
that's
the
not
early
true either.
2000s.
Yeah. It's really good
It's
music.
early
And I've
2000s
heard
rock.
it, but I'd never like looked to see who sang
Is it like soft rock?
No.
It's kind of like Nickelback.
It's a little heavier than Nickelback.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Thomas and I were in the kitchen cleaning up one night, and this song came on, and we were just singing and jumping around and carrying on and being absolute fools. Shocker. And I had no idea that it was Rev Theory. So then another night we were back there, and we were trying to figure out what band kind of to put on. He was like, "Oh, Rev Theory," and I was like, "Who's that?" And then he played this song, and yeah, it was really good. I'll throw a clip in right here, and that's the song.
That's great.
Yeah, so that's
Hell
a really
yeah,
cool
that's the
song.
name of the song.
I mean, it's awesome. I actually played it today because I was
Did
going
you?
through the show notes, and I was like, I want to hear that again.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like
Yeah.
it's different. It's like one of those.
Yeah, and I feel like they only had a couple songs that hit the radio. I think most of it was probably like too hard for the time they came out.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, it's a good song. It definitely gets you jumping, and we were for sure back there jumping around.
Oh, yeah.
that one night, and customers even came down and came into the kitchen, and they were dancing around with us. That was really funny.
So, other than underrated bands of the week,
Yes,
what do we have for the conspiracy of the week?
we have conspiracy of the week. Insert here.
You didn't press it.
No,
You
I
download
didn't.
that.
I didn't download that
All
one.
right,
Nope,
yeah,
I
have to do
downloaded
that.
a couple other things
Okay.
instead. So our conspiracy of the week, Keri brought up about Snoop Dogg. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna let her go because I actually found
Let
a
me
couple
hear the whole
other.
thing.
I know your stance. I have a couple other ones to add.
Okay.
So,
I like this.
if you look back on like Snoop Dogg's whole legacy and everything, he started out as a gangster. Like
Not really.
he was in one of the gangs. He was a gang member and all that, and everything. And now he's fulfilled all that he can in the main run of the game of life. And now he's just off doing side quests. He went from being a gangster and all that to cooking with Martha Stewart and being best friends with Martha Stewart.
But we like Martha Stewart.
Yeah. Then he went on to, he's America's grandpa. He dresses up for his grandkids' birthday parties in costumes so that he can enjoy his
perfect.
grandkids' birthday parties without people asking for autographs and it being all about him. He does so much to give back to the community. Whoever decided to make Snoop Dogg America's mascot for the Olympics was absolutely fucking genius.
Well, I think it's because he paid a very extravagant amount of money to the women's, I think, swim team or something.
Well, Flavor Flav did too. There was
Well, yeah.
quite a few celebrities that gave money to help out the Olympic athletes
sure.
and all that. But out of all people, the person that went and represented for America was Snoop.
So here's the thing. Dude's got to be one of the greatest rappers alive. Okay.
Yeah.
He's on the Death Row Records. I mean, like, he's great.
Yeah.
But what's the conspiracy?
It's just he's went through all the changes in life, and now he's just off doing side quests, just enjoying it.
I think you're right into biology.
No.
That's Snoop.
What did you just say?
I said biology. I meant biography.
Fucking
idiot. It was perfect though that you got a Snoop shirt, and we have Snoop bags, and she's talking about Snoop. But I'm just trying to figure out what the conspiracy is.
He has accomplished all these things, and now he's just off doing the little side quests, just enjoying life now.
So
How many of the other little gangsters and all that were big back in that time are doing the shit that he does?
Flavor Flav, Lit John.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I did a little digging
Uh-huh.
on various podcasts, or not various conspiracies.
You're cheating on us with our podcast?
No, I did research, so it didn't just sound like me saying, "Oh yeah, that's really cool."
All right.
And so there was Suge Knight. Is that a rapper?
Yes.
Yes. So he had said that Snoop joined a secret society, and it very well could be. I'm not saying this is true. Don't come at me, Snoop.
Sure.
But we can talk about it if you come down here, buddy.
Yeah, I think we should get Snoop in the house.
Yeah.
How much is that going to cost? More than $6,000, I guarantee you.
Yeah. No doubt. Although he could drink as much as he wants to.
He's not a drinker though.
What's that?
He likes gin and
Oh, he's a
juice.
smoker.
He likes gin and juice.
Yeah.
As long as we got Martha Stewart and Katy Perry here, he's fine.
The three of them?
The three of them. We got all three. If we get them two here, he'll come on his own.
I might pay $6,000 for that.
Yeah, I mean,
We might have to have a fundraiser because I don't have $6,000 for that.
No, we don't even need the fundraiser. Think about it.
He's buddies with Jelly Roll now too.
Yeah, it's fine. Listen, Martha Stewart.
Fuck Jelly Roll.
we can do a guest night. Martha Stewart come cook in our kitchen, and people have to pay an absorbent amount of money to come in here and have the food.
That's right.
And he'll follow, and we'll have them. And it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I do have the Snoop Dogg cookbooks that we still need to try.
It's literally, what does it say? From cook to crook.
No, from crook to cook.
Yeah,
The other
that
way.
one. That other way
The other
around.
way,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think it's the moonshine set now.
Yeah.
Because I just called it. I thought she was writing a biology, is what I called it.
A biology?
It's really a biography.
A biography, yeah. She wrote some biology. That's right. Dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, if he did join this secret society, then it's very possible that all of Hollywood is in this secret society, right? And that's how music people, # Jelly Roll.
We met him.
We met his stunt double. You know how they go from zero to hero overnight because they join, they do these weird, crazy rituals, and then the entire media conglomerate that's in on this society
And they
can
dish the
launch them
people out.
forward.
I see. I
Right.
gotcha.
So it's a whole thing. It's like, this is like a legit conspiracy if you want to go down that rabbit hole.
Okay.
It's a huge, huge thing. And it is not pretty. Like, there's horrible, horrible rituals and whatnot to be part of this.
So what does that have to do with Snoop cereal prices?
His what?
Snoop cereal prices.
He apparently has a cereal.
Awesome.
I didn't know that. They don't have it at Walmart.
420 Wake and Bake or something like that.
But he
What's it
was
called?
complaining because the grocery stores were raising prices because he wasn't selling a whole lot of it.
Uh-huh.
And I think that was before he joined this society. This is a secret society, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And yeah, I have to say allegedly, or else we could get sued for libel or whatever, in case he hears. And so anyway, he was
Is he like
complaining.
Santa?
It's
Is he Santa?
Yeah,
John,
he said in case
John.
he hears.
It's the freedom of press. Pretty sure it's an amendment, buddy. You're going to say
No,
whatever you
man,
want.
you can get sued for shit like that. You can't?
No.
Yeah, you can.
It's
Slander.
It's freedom
the
of speech.
Freedom of speech. Don't invoke my First Amendment.
Or I will invoke my Second Amendment.
You're exactly right. Continue.
Anyway, so I forgot where I was. Oh, the cereal.
cereal.
So
It's
he was
expensive.
super mad at all these grocery stores because they were raising the prices because he wasn't, or whether they're raising the prices, he wasn't selling a whole lot of cereal.
Sure.
and he was saying that they were pricing it too high. So that was like another kind of conspiracy that I found when I Googled Snoop Dogg conspiracies. But I think it's interesting that he went from thug to national hero.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love, like, his whole, like...
I'm not a fan.
What?
Wow.
His whole pizzazz. I mean, like, think about it. He's one of the most... I would say one of the most well-known rappers of all time, probably, number one.
He's
number
so
two,
likable, too.
He's such a likable person.
Okay.
Like...
That's great.
You should listen to some of his music.
I should.
Yeah.
Or just listen to some of his interviews.
You just go to Dr. Dre.
Again, like I think I missed
2001.
that because I'm old.
Yeah, Dr. Dre 2001.
Right. Like I had a life and a job and a family and all that shit.
Yeah.
So
you
I
should
wasn't
go
like a
and
gangsta.
watch the him and Kevin Hart commentating the horse shows.
Oh
the
yeah.
equestrian
But
shows
you
and all that.
missed Keri
Great.
saying that he donated a crazy amount of money to the Olympics to a specific, like, I think it was the swimming team or something.
Oh, okay, it wasn't an Australian
had-
breakdancing team, was it?
It wasn't a what?
The Australian breakdancing girl?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
You didn't see that.
I
Okay.
saw that. 0 points allowed.
Yes.
It was not good.
No, it was not.
Okay. If this video gets 3,000 likes or views, I will reenact that whole scene right here in the brewery on Friday night.
Oh, damn. All right, I'm going to
do
buy
it.
a Russian botnet. Download this shit. But then I have to make Happy Sperm if we get to 3,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it time for our joke contest?
Okay, sure.
What do we think? Okay,
Yep.
Do
so...
we want to do the jokes or do we want to do the upcoming events?
No, we'll do the upcoming events last. It'll be perfect.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so how this works is there's 4 of us sitting here. I guess we'll go... John will go first because John and I are on the team, and Bekah and Keri are on the team. And then so we'll just alternate. So John will say a joke while you two have water in your mouth. And if you spit it out, you guys will lose. You guys don't get a point. If you keep it in, you get a point. And then we'll go back and forth. How many jokes? I've got like 5 to 7. How many do we got?
I've got like 6.
Okay, that'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just do it
We'll
around.
like 5 rounds.
Yeah, we'll just do it. Well, 5 from each person. You know, this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
And so are you telling them jokes?
Yeah.
So I don't have-
So you're gonna light off with the first joke while they have water in their mouth.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead, girls. Go ahead.
I already don't like this.
All right. So, yeah, y'all are leaning back. That's okay. Please don't spit on the equipment. It was
Yeah, that's
very,
what I
very
think.
I'm
There's
gonna,
water right there.
I'm
I
gonna,
don't know. I see it.
You
I'm gonna
some
throw
in your
some
mouth.
stuff over the equipment.
I'm waiting until we're ready.
We're ready.
Are you laughing already?
No, but I will be.
Okay.
Great. I love how John's putting tissue paper over
All right.
the equipment.
So the tissue,
Because it's-
that'll at least stop the water initially, and then I can pull it off. It's all fine.
So John's gonna say the first joke, so you need to put some water in your mouth.
Okay, first of all, you're not the boss of me. Second of all,
Second of all,
are these like dad jokes, like
This-
hee-hee
whatever
jokes, or
kind of
are they,
joke.
we
like,
are on.
nasty
It doesn't
adult
matter
jokes?
anything because mine are pretty crude. As long as we're not racy, we're good. We can
Damn.
be interracial, but we can't do anything more than that.
Okay, well, all of mine are gone then.
Racy?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, you can get as dirty as you want, just don't be calling people out, okay?
So you'll go, then you'll go, and y'all go back and forth until all of y'all's jokes are done.
Yep.
Okay,
that'll
that
work out
works.
Fine. Yep.
Yep.
And then we'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So if
Am I-
neither one of you spit or do anything, no liquid comes out of your mouth, you get a point
Okay.
for that joke. Okay?
Wait, they get a point if they don't? If they don't, yes. If they
Yes,
do,
yes.
do
If
I
they-
lose a point?
If they do,
If I spit the water
This is
out,
very well thought out. What?
yes.
can it only count as like half a point? Because I'm gonna laugh probably regardless.
It doesn't matter.
No.
You,
No,
you
sorry.
still would, you don't get the point. If carried, we'll do half points. That'll make it fair. We'll do half points. So
We'll
for
at least
each
get half a
person
point.
is a half a point. Okay. All right, John, spin us off.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
You got water? Put your water in your mouth. Bekah. Wow, they're already laughing. This is gonna be great.
my God.
This is gonna be great.
This is perfect.
I can't wait.
All right. I hope you
You
got
ready?
some good ones, John.
Bekah's barely keeping it in, and we haven't even said anything. Are you good? You sure? What did the annoyed chicken say? Fuck off!
No water. No water.
Oh
Wow.
my
All right,
God.
that's the whole point right
All right,
there.
go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Okay. God, this is awful. All right, guys, this is all just jokes I found off the internet, so don't
All
get
right, this is an
offended.
explicit podcast. Get your kid out of the room. Go.
What's the first thing a battered woman does when she gets home from the woman's shelter?
Oh shit, dude.
The dishes if she knows what's good for her. That was awful.
That was terrible. Oh my gosh, this one is so
Oh
lame.
wow, that's 2 points. No one laughed. It's been one.
Wow.
All right, good job,
right.
guys.
I mean, I don't even know now. This is so lame compared to that one. So I opened up 3 birthday cards, and I'm already up $150. I love being a postal worker. All right.
Oh, nobody yet? Oh my goodness, this is going good.
Go
you
ahead.
guys are good. You guys are like nails. All right, here we go. My friend used to work at the sperm bank. He got fired for drinking on the job.
Oh. Any water?
Did you spill any water?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. They're
Wow.
like nails. This
Wow.
is good stuff. This
Why
is
was
good
the
stuff.
snowman smiling? He saw the snowblower coming down the street. All right, another point. Damn.
Golly. John, we gotta get better at these jokes.
Okay. Is this the last one? Are we each doing 5?
Oh no, I got
Okay.
I got a couple
All right,
queued
cool.
up because we got to get them to spit one. My friend came into work yesterday with the worst hangover. I said, "Man, you look like you had a rough night." He said, "I got so wasted last night, then I got home in blue chunks." I said, "You got real sick?" He said, "No, you don't understand. Chunk is my dog."
Remy, get up. Speaking of dogs, get off the mic, man. Wow.
Another point? Nothing?
Wow. Maybe this is easier than we thought.
Damn. Okay.
All right, so this is going to be a little racy. What do you call 2 lesbians in a closet? A liquor cabinet. Nope, I guess Keri knew that one. That's not
Okay,
funny.
great.
Okay. Oh, timeout?
All right, we're timing out. Swallow some water. Get some. Okay, we're swallowing water.
refresh.
Yeah, because
Okay.
spitters are quitters.
All right, John. I got 4 more, buddy.
The look on his face, he's just like,
Oh my gosh.
Are we ready?
You ready? Okay. Go ahead.
Why did Eminem get fired from his bartending job? He kept telling people you only got 1 shot. No? Oh, that was trash,
All right.
huh? All right.
Why can't orphans play baseball? They don't know where home is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, you can't put the hand over your mouth.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I gotta add points here for them. What's the difference between a tire and 365 used condoms? One's a good year, the other's a great year. No? Shit.
What do you call a man with no chins? No shins, not chins. Shins. Tony.
I get it.
Tony. No shins.
Damn it.
All right.
All right. Since it's a Christmas episode, what do you get when you jingle Santa's balls? A white Christmas? No,
Wow.
you guys are so good at this.
Wow, I started a nightclub for guys with ED. It was a totally flop and nobody came. Wow.
All right.
I was joking.
All right, refill.
I got the one queued up right here, John.
All right. I hope so, man.
gonna
This is
break 'em
tough.
right now. I'm
These
gonna
girls
break
can
'em
keep it
right
in their
now.
mouth.
Like Becca said, spitters or quitters.
Hey.
I got the one. Here we go. You ready, Keri? What's the difference between a sex worker and a drug dealer? A sex worker could wash your crack and resell it.
What's the difference between an Iron Man and an Iron Woman? One's a superhero, one's a command. No? Alright. Go ahead.
What does a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common? A wet nose. Damn, you guys are good. You got any more, John?
I do, but we can stop. How many is that?
You do one more, I'll do one more.
Alright. Did you hear about the chameleon that couldn't change color? He had erectile dysfunction. Alright. Wow.
What's the difference between a pregnant woman and a light bulb? You can unscrew a light bulb.
Wow, no spits.
Okay.
Damn, now I'm worried. Alright, I guess it's our turn.
Sorry, one more.
Oh, okay. Oh, they just...
Oh, okay. I just want to say the joke and y'all can just...
Alright, cool.
What does the sign on an out-of-business brothel say? Beat it. We're closed.
Alright. How many points is that? We just gotta make sure that...
Alright, so you guys need to come up with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 jokes.
Goodness.
Do you have 8 each?
Sure.
Okay.
Here's your board. Your score sheet.
Alright, I've got
It's a good thing it's a weekday and nobody's here yet.
I've got 6 ready to go. Becca, you good?
Mm-hmm.
You want to start it off?
Sure. Hold on. No, because see, most of these I've already said. Oh, should I start off with the one I sent you?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever smoked a cigarette in your car and tried to throw it out the window, and a minute later you smell something and turn around to find your grandma fingering herself in the back seat? Spin, 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 spin. There it is. There it is. There it is. The drool. I think we win.
I mean, I swallowed it because you were done. Was that better than all of ours combined? Yes. He's crying.
That's where I get it from.
You all should play along. Put some water in your mouth.
What?
Are we ready to go again?
Holy shit.
We might only make it to 3 jokes, guys, so pick your best 3.
Well, if we do 16, y'all already just lost a point.
We're going to be out of fucking water.
We already lost. But go ahead. Can't hear me talk.
Why did the blind miner fall down the well? Because he couldn't see that well. Alright, Becca.
What do you call an illegally parked frog? Toad. Earbuds are out, guys.
Are we doing a whole point or a half a point?
Either way, y'all lost.
All right,
For coming out my nose, like I said, half a point.
Oh shit! So you're at 1.5. Why doesn't Santa have kids of his own? Because he only comes once a year. If there goes the tea kettle.
We're done.
No, I still have some really good ones.
Fuck you and your jokes.
I have some really good ones. We gotta keep going.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, don't have to do the water anymore. We already know who the winner is.
No more fucking water.
You need a towel? I need the tissue.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Where the hell did you find your jokes? Shit, go ahead.
Can a kangaroo jump higher than the Empire State Building? Yes or no?
No.
No.
Of course, buildings can't jump.
That sucked.
What does a train set in your wife's chest have in common?
Rosie.
They were both made for kids, but dads can't help but to play with them.
Nice.
It's Remy, not Rosie.
Somebody here?
Huh?
Is somebody here?
I don't know. Hey, stop.
Damn.
What do you call a penguin at the White House?
What?
Lost. Damn.
How does Santa stay STD free?
How?
He wraps his package before going down the chimney.
Oh my god.
Three golf clubs walk into a bar. The pitching wedge orders a pint, the putter orders a pint, and the third one orders a water. The bartender says, "Why'd you just get a water?" The club says, I'm the driver. Fuck you.
I saw where that was going.
Kind of wish they had water in their mouth for this one. What's the most disappointing thing for a man on Christmas morning? Getting a sweater when he was hoping for a screamer or a moaner.
Holy shit. Wow, I don't think that was going to make me spit water, but it was good. It was a little dark.
That was good. Y'all led really, really strong.
Alright,
Yeah,
well, this
and-
is trash now because we
Hold on,
lost.
I got a good one for you, Thomas.
Okay.
Trains were invented in 1804. Prior to the invention of the train, people had to run wagons on your mom.
Whoa. My mom is actually listening to this right now.
How did she know about your mom?
Hey.
Oh, man.
I remember laying in bed as a kid waiting on Santa to come. Then there was that awkward silence when he got up and got dressed and left.
Holy shit.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what's great about a fortune teller on her period?
What?
When you finger her, you get your palm read for free.
For free.
What the hell? Whose child are you?
Yours, bitch.
Is your name Jingle Bells? Because you look ready to go all the way.
Pickup line of
That's
the
a
year.
pickup line.
I like that. Are we almost done? You got any more?
Can I do this one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What's the difference between a priest and Woody from Toy Story?
Let me think about this for a second. Don't tell me.
Priest plays with boys and boys play with Woody.
No.
Woody goes limp when a child walks in the room.
Oh my god. Okay, that's it. We're done. We're fucking done.
That's it. We're done.
We're done. That's fucking up. That's it. We're done.
You're done.
You're cut
Oh
off.
my gosh. And with that,
Upcoming events, guys.
all we got is New Year's Eve, y'all. Christmas is next Wednesday. Chances of us recording a podcast are slim. So we have New Year's Eve. We have a kids balloon drop at 8 o'clock with a New Year's toast of Sprite at 8 o'clock for the kids. We'll have sparklers and it'll be a good old time. So you can be here, send your sitters to come pick the kids up at 8:30 when it's over. And then you guys can hang around for the adult keg drop at midnight. And we'll do a New Year's Eve toast. And then we're going to do a dance party after that. And it'll be a good old time. So come on down to the brewery for that. I just want to thank everybody, you guys, for just everything. We have been open for about a year. You guys have been here for a little over a year, and it's been great. I mean, we've had a good time, good laughs, and we're still going. Thank God. It's been touch and go here and there, but we just keep carrying on and keep this shit going. So thank you very much to you three. Thank you to the customers, to you listeners. And again, I mean, we have those 2,000 downloads and 3,000 download goals now for this episode, this Christmas episode. So if you want that shit to happen, man, you gotta
send it out.
You gotta send it out, share it out, get other people to download it. And I will be watching. And if that number hits 2,000 or 3,000, game on.
I think we should close it out like we normally do with me telling John a joke.
Oh, still another joke.
No, this is the one I've been holding all week.
Oh, shit. Okay. Just
we're gonna
before you
close
do
it
that, do you have anything you want to say to everybody?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Anything for you? No?
Oh,
All
Merry
right.
Christmas, bitches.
So, there's an old bull on the hill
Yes.
and a young calf. The young calf says, I'm going to run down that hill and fuck a cow. The old bull says, how about we walk down and fuck them all?
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh.
What the fuck? You guys didn't think that was funny?
No.
Well, okay. All right.
Sorry, man.
All right.
I mean, after that shit,
Yeah, I know. Okay. All right. I've been holding it all
if I
fucking
was
week.
raw, I mean, then yes, I probably would have, honestly. But after that shit,
After her.
I mean, John's already taken it up the ass several times this week, so he's not.
And he's going to buy Snoop Dogg to come here and visit everybody. So.
that's right. Yep.
Snoop, if you're out there listening,
I would
check
know
us
that you
out.
If you're out there
E Station
listening.
Brewing Company.
That's right. Somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows Snoop. I know it. It's the
It's
7
like this-
degrees of
yeah.
Kevin Bacon. It's the 7 degrees of Snoop.
Okay.
So, if you know somebody that knows 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 somebody
That could potentially know Snoop.
that could potentially know Snoop, let him know.
Got it.
Share this out. Why are you raising your hand?
The guy that I got the guitar from played on stage with Jelly Roll.
I don't want Jelly Roll.
I don't want Jelly
and
Roll.
Jelly Roll and Snoop are friends now.
Okay.
We already met Jelly Roll.
So
In
we
Macon.
don't need him.
Okay.
We just need
All right.
him
So
to get
I
in touch
will.
with
I will
Snoop.
pull back from
Okay.
my Jelly Roll hate. If Jelly Roll shows up here
With Snoop.
with Snoop, and hopefully doesn't get pissed off because of what I said about his song.
Oof.
So there you go. So if anybody knows anybody,
That knows anybody.
clearly I can't afford any of them, any of the stars that we've mentioned in this episode, to come here. But anyway, thank you very much for coming. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a customer. And Merry Christmas.
You filthy animal.
Shitter's full.
Wow. Your turn, Tom.
No. I got nothing after all that.
Nothing?
No.
Not even
You got
fuck
anything?
you.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
All right. There you go.
Not a hey. How are you doing?
Not a hey, hi, how you doing? Fuck me, fuck you. All right, cheers, y'all.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you for listening to the Rock-N-Brews podcast. Come visit us at Union Station Brewing Company, 106 Southwest Broad Street, Jessup, Georgia. Union Station Brewing Company, craft beer just got better.